Good evening. Hello, hi. How are you all? I'm going through Jupiter Mahadasha, Jupiter retrograde in fourth and Scorpio ascendant. Time is ridiculously bad. I'm sorry to hear this, but Jupiter Mahadasha is considered to be a good time period for almost everyone. It is natural benefit, one of the biggest natural benefit, and also this although it is in not in very good dignity, but it is like average planet. If it it can give some benefits, but another thing is that any planet can give you benefits if you do something related with that planet. Okay, this Jupiter is your second lord and fifth lord. Do something related with second house, fifth house, or fourth house where Jupiter is placed. Jupiter is Brahaspati, teacher, knowledge sharing. So get into any work of knowledge sharing. Get into any work of like teaching, guiding, counseling, and all. This type of work will help you in like Jupiter Dasha, and you will get better results. So majority of time when we are going through a dasha and it is not giving good result, it is because we are not doing anything related with that planet. So Jupiter is Brahaspati, he is Guru. So it can be if you become a guru, if you become a teacher, if you become a guide, counselor to others, then this dasha can be more beneficial for you. I agree that it can be bad, no big deal, but it can be good also if you involve yourself into activities related with Jupiter, that is knowledge sharing. Is there any rules to see the chart? Like we should in particular time? I know little test. No, I don't think so. At least I don't follow any such rule that we should see at this time only or that time only. Uh, I can see charts anytime, no issues. Uh, any scope of any changes also, if you can please advise on career options, please, this will be great help. Right. As I said, get into any work of knowledge sharing that will be helpful for you. But like career options, I can discuss only when I have the complete chart and all that. With this much information, career is not possible. My ascendant is Sagittarius, moon in the 10th house. I have fluctuations in my career. Can I have any job in healthcare field because of this placement? Yeah, moon is in Virgo. Virgo is the sign of healing and healthcare. Moon itself represents nourishing and taking care of people. Moon is your eighth lord also. But like eighth house is also house of instability, ups and downs, and its lord is coming into the 10th house of career. So instability, ups and downs in career. That's why like you may have felt all these fluctuations in your career, as you said. Uh, the thing you can do if you are willing, get into your own business, and maybe now or later, whenever you can plan for that, get into your own business. That will be much better for you. Working under others' authority will bring these fluctuations. Um, Jupiter has just transited into your fourth house, aspects 10th house. You can expect some opportunities coming, but again, any prediction, any career prediction, any other prediction will require a lot of like analysis, detailed analysis. Prediction requires the full chart analysis. So I may not be able to help you with this prediction, that job in particular time period, but you can see a major expansion in your career with Jupiter transiting fourth house, aspecting 10th house. Very good evening, Aditi ji. How are you? Me too. Going through Jupiter Dasha, Cancer ascendant, Virgo moon. Time is very bad. So much problem in work, working in IT. Right. Um, Whenever this is my experience, or this is my philosophy, that whenever we feel that frustration kind of things are not working as per our plans and all that, we are doing something against our charts energy. Chart is indicating us to go into right direction, we are trying to go in left direction. This is the only reason. Okay, so you may be doing something against your chart. That's why. Yo, so I am fine, Mani Chandraji. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I am fine, Aditi ji. How are you? Great. You are doing good. That's good. Mm, being a Sagittarius ascendant, Jupiter is in fourth house. But if I want to read fifth house transit result, can I read Scorpio transit results at this moment? Fifth house transit results. Fifth house, I am unable to get it. What you are asking? Yeah. Like you can see Jupiter from the fifth house also. Like for fifth house, Jupiter is traveling 12th from the fifth house in the fourth house. This is what you can do. That during this transit, you will feel a sense of loss in fifth house related matters because your fourth house is getting activated. Profession, Jupiter Mercury aspecting to 10th house by 7th aspect in Dhanu Lagna. Get into Jupiter Mercury related work. Jupiter Mercury both are teachers. Get into any work of teaching, guiding, counseling. That is your profession. Again, I say that any like prediction will require a lot of analysis. It cannot be done in a comment. Okay, understand this, please. That any prediction cannot be done in comment. If I just say something in comment, I don't think you are going to change your career anyways. Like if I say someone start your business, I don't think he is going tomorrow and resigning from his job. So why to spoil your time, my time unnecessarily? If you have an issue going on, take a proper consultation. Again, I say don't take from me, take from anyone, from your choice of astrologer. I am asking one more. You can avoid this. I don't avoid as long as I can answer. But is it possible that there are some charts that cannot be read at all in terms of prediction? It is possible. It is possible, and I have written many such charts, like Helen Keller chart, Ramdas chart, uh, and the recent one, Pablo Picasso chart. Read that one, Pablo Picasso, which I recently written. That chart is like unbelievable. Like every planet either debilitated or in enemy sign. Not a single planet in good dignity, and this guy became a legend. So there is a possibility that there can be some charts which are completely beyond imagination of any astrologer, beyond the capability of any astrologer or astrologers like me to predict correctly. Okay, so that is always a possibility. Effect of Rahu Ketu 6th 12th axis for Scorpio ascendant. I have written all these articles. Just check those articles, it will help you more. Rahu will make you focus on sixth house Aries related things. Ketu will make you focus on 12th house Libra related things. Uh, you may feel a sense of loss because Ketu is also, yeah, like your ascendant lord here, ascendant lord going into the 12th house. A sense of loss can be there. Person can be more interested in spirituality. At the same time, like Rahu in the sixth house can actually mean that person can be very much interested in like this dealing with obstacles, conflicts in his life. He can have obstacles, conflicts, probably health issues coming, so he needs to be like more uh, proactive in diffusing any conflict or any health issues. What does Jupiter in eighth house causes? Transformation. Jupiter is expansion. Eighth house is major instability, so it can expand that instability also. If Jupiter is in eighth house in birth chart, or Jupiter is transiting eighth house in transit, so this can be a time period where person can face lots of instability, ups and downs, and major changes. Okay, but as Jupiter's nature is benefic, most of these changes will be beneficial in nature. But again, whole chart is required. Plus, eighth house is the house of research-oriented matters. Jupiter is knowledge. It can bring lots of research-oriented knowledge to the person. What does Jupiter and Venus in eighth house mean for Libra ascendant person? That means they are in Taurus. This person can have excellent knowledge of financial markets. Taurus is the sign of wealth and assets. Financial knowledge. He can be very good, or he can earn very well in like stock market or financial markets. That is not the question. Question is, can I judge fifth house transit result for Sagittarius by reading Scorpio's transit result for this moment? No, I don't think. At least I am not aware of any such tech. Uh, Mani Chandra G. Aries Lagna, Mars is in Pushya. Okay, Venus is in Ashlesha. Okay, conjunct in fourth house in Cancer. Sign Moon Jupiter in Purva Shada, conjunct in ninth house. Your interpretation, sir, because it creating Neech Pangaraj. All these yogas help in professional life. They don't help in your personal life. First thing you should know. We all should know that all these yogas, majority of these yogas, 90% of them, they are only help you in professional life, not in personal life. Then Mars, Venus are together in fourth house. Venus is in Ashlesha and Mars is in Pushya, and like fourth lord is sitting in the ninth house along with Jupiter. So it shows that your life path is going towards nourishing and taking care of people, which you can do through your like education, higher education, guidance, and counseling. When you share your knowledge with other people and guide people, counsel people, then you may get better result of this conjunction of Mars Venus. By any chance, if you are interested in psychology, this is a good combination. Ashlesha Nakshatra involved. Okay, so it can bring good results in psychology field. Which planet play the role of real estate jobs? Mars, Saturn. Okay, fourth house real estate, Mars real estate, Saturn real estate, lord real estate. Matra Karka, planet with the fourth highest degree is real estate, and the position of that planet in Dhanu Lagna. Anywhere they are connected with this 10th house or 10th lord and all, that can bring lot of interest to the person in matters of real estate. Okay, so Mars, Saturn, fourth lord or Matra Karka, they are connected with the 10th house or 10th lord, or they are Atma Karka, Amatya Karka. They can bring interest in real estate matters, either in job or in business. Would you write article on Ketu Mahadasha? I am running last phase of Ketu Dasha ending in June. Just go on YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and search for the playlist of the Dasha videos, Dasha related videos of playlist. and then you will get Ketu Mahadasha, uh, Ketu Mahadasha related video, in which I covered everything. Okay, everything which I knew. Okay. So that will help. Can we judge Smriti ji? Can we judge the evolution of soul from our birth chart? No, we cannot judge, and it is good that we cannot judge. Understand why? It is like suppose I show you my chart, and you said, okay, fine. This is your evolution level, and you are at tamasic level and all, and you are supposed to live at tamasic level. Then this will become my excuse. Okay, this will become my excuse. Oh, what can I do? My astrologer said that I am tamasic person. I am supposed to drink. I am supposed to have drugs. Okay, people make these type of excuses. So it is better if an astrologer is unable to look at soul's evolution level, because that brings responsibility back on the native, that it is your job, it is your job to evolve. Okay, so now free will is again with you. The responsibility has again come up with the person. So that's why it is important that we should not be able to look at evolution level of person. Thank you. Who will have problems due to speech? Even if I say something for comedy, people get it seriously or offended. Yeah, it can happen sometimes. And probably people who are in authority figure, they get offended very easily. So, not a big deal. As long as you are not intending to hurt someone, if they want to be hurt, no one can like prevent. If not by you, they will be hurt by anyone else. No issue. Saturn transit over natal Ketu and Aquarius. What does it tell? It tells a lot. I am going to have it. Okay. I have Ketu in Aquarius and Saturn is coming there. Okay. So whichever house they are coming together. Like I have Ketu in Aquarius in the fourth house, and Ketu is coming there. Now, what is Saturn? Saturn is limitations. What is Ketu? Separation. Saturn transiting over Ketu means the fourth house related results for me can be very minimal. Okay, it can be very minimal. Like may have issues with my mother or at home, or I may travel away. I may go away from the fourth house related matters and all, or may have issues with my vehicles or two wheelers or four wheelers. All these issues will come up. So this is what Saturn Ketu coming together represent, because none of them is a provider. Saturn is limitations, Ketu is separation. So, like, none of them is provider. Only one thing which is good for this type of transit is that Saturn represents focus and Ketu represents occult or any research-oriented matters. So, person can be very focused at that particular area. But otherwise, like in living significances, this is a difficult transit which is about to begin. Could you please express how do you read Ghatni Karaka and Amatya Karaka? Okay, so all these Karakas are ruled by as per the degrees of the planet. Planet with the highest degree is Atma Karaka, then Amatya Karaka, then Bhatra Karaka, then Matra Karaka, then Putra Karaka, Ghatni Karaka, and then Dhara Karaka. So seven planets we don't consider Rahu and Ketu. In some softwares you will find Rahu and Ketu. Rahu is considered as one more Karaka, like Jagannath Hora software. But then they add one more Karaka, Pitra Karaka. They say Matra Karaka, Pitra Karaka, then Putra Karaka, then Khatni Karaka, then Dhara Karaka. So they make it 8 Karakas. So every Karaka represents the things related with that house. Like I consider only 7 Karakas from Atma Karaka to Dhara Karaka. So like Ghatni Karka. Ghatni Karka is the planet with the sixth highest degree. It has the energy of the sixth house. So whatever sixth house represents, Ghatni Karka also represents. Whatever. Okay. Normally Ghatni Karka is also represent is seen for like this health issues. Okay, normally, because sixth house is also health issues, so planet with the sixth highest degree will also be health issues. So this is normally Ghatni Karka is seen for health issues, but you can see Ghatni Karka for your conflicts, your litigations also, your disputes and disagreements with people also. You can also see Ghatni Karka for debts, loans. Okay, so that is also a possibility. So whatever sixth house represents, all things are also representing a planet with the sixth highest degree, that is Agni Karka. Amatya Karka is seen for your source of money. Okay, like Amatya Karka is the planet with the second highest degree. It has the second house energy. Second house is wealth. So second house represents, or second lord represents from where you are getting money. Same thing, Amatya Karka also represents what type of activity will help you in your career. Okay, will help you in reaching your destination. What type of activity can bring you money in this universe? So this is what Amatya Karka represents. So they represent similar things respectively to the sixth house and second house. Ghatni Karka sixth house and Amatya Karka second house. You're welcome. Aries ascendant, Mercury, Ketu, Venus in 8th house, Jupiter, Mars in the 9th house, Moon in 11th house, Saturn, Sun in the 7th house. My Mercury is the Mahadasha starts next week. How will it go? It can go excellent if you do something related with Mercury. Mercury is your third lord, Mercury is your sixth lord sitting in the eighth house. Third house is business, sixth house is daily work life, eighth house is business benefits. Mercury itself represents business. Get into your own business. It will be an excellent dasha. If you are not getting into business, if you are trying to do something else, then it will be frustrating dasha. This is the whole astrology. Okay, whatever the planet is indicating during a particular dasha, just get into those activities and it will be a good dasha. Okay, even Ketu can give you benefits if you do something related with Ketu. That's it. My Saturn and Ketu in my Saturn and Ketu in 12th house in Pisces, this but in Navamsha. Just a second. Saturn and Ketu in 12th house Pisces, but in Navamsha, Saturn is in third house in Libra. Your interpretation, sir. Uh, Navamsha is coming out of your D1 chart only, so I will consider D1 chart only. Saturn Ketu in the 12th house shows that like spiritual views may develop after much of hard work and delay after long time. Also, it represents that person can get can be in stressful situations in matters of foreign lands. When you travel to foreign lands, you can get into like some stressful situation. Just be careful. Also, it can make someone spend thrift. Person may not be able to save much of money. Okay. Yo, you're welcome, Smriti ji. Kriti, I have Aquarius in 4,000. We are same generation, 79 born, right? 1979. I am February 1979. Ketu in Aquarius and Saturn is coming there. Spoiled people. Which houses need to be strong for singing career? I think third and second involved. Right. Second house, second lord, Venus, Mercury, Moon. Okay. These things are important. All these things are written in articles, right? Charts of different professions and all. I have written everything. So you can get like detailed information in those articles. Jupiter is in Sagittarius and is retrograde. Fine. What would be the effect of retrograde Jupiter here? Person will reflect back upon his knowledge, higher education, religion, philosophy, literature, and all. Gurus, teachers, and all. Are they teaching me correct things? Am I studying correctly? Am I learning correct things in my life? So lots of reflection is there. Jupiter in Sagittarius. So Jupiter is also Karaka of wealth or family life. They may reflect back upon their wealth and family life, how to make it better. Okay, that can be the concern. Sharing my today experience, I got call from my friend. He is asking for money. Great. He always spend his money for his habits like alcohol. That's okay. I explained him very well, but he is asking my opinion wrong. Great. Uh, Blaming me that I don't want to help him. You should not help. Why you feel guilt for it? This guy is narcissistic. Okay, uh, he is drinking alcohol and he is making you feel guilty about it, that you are not helping. Okay, this is one of the narcissistic trait. Just search about narcissism. Yeah, this is the most common narcissistic trait. They make you feel guilty of their mistakes. Okay, so this is a narcissistic person. Better you cut off your connection with this person. Okay, he is drinking alcohol. If he wants, he can drink out of his own money. Okay, he is asking money from you. You are not giving. Obviously, you will not give, and he is making you feel guilty about it. Okay, so there is no need to feel guilty, and better cut off this connection with this person. Okay, he is not of no good. In Dhanu Lagna, Atmakaraka planet Venus in Mragashira Nakshatra in 6th house, Moon Mars in 11th house, Sun Saturn in 5th house. Okay, Sun Saturn in 5th house. Okay, Jupiter Mercury in 4th house, Revati Nakshatra. What profession? Okay, I think I told many a times to you specifically, Rashmi Ranjan Karji, and that like career determination takes a long time, and it should be conveyed so far. Is retrograde planets lose strength? No, they are closer to Earth. Their rays reach us with more intensity. Okay. So I don't think they lose their strength. If they are very strong, I'll understand it like this. So retrograde planets are those planets which are closer to Earth. Being retrograde or not doesn't decide about the strength. Strength is always decided by the dignity, like a sign based dignity of planet. So if Jupiter is in Cancer and then it is retrograde, it is strong, then is intensely strong because it is closer to Earth. Jupiter in Capricorn and it is retrograde means Jupiter is weak and it is intensely weak. Okay. So strength or weakness is from Jupiter's like planet's dignity, sign-based dignity. Retrograde just adds intensity to it. If it is strong, it will be intensely strong. If it is weak, will be intensely weak. That is the thing. When does the application of Shadbala or different type of balas that a planet has come into use in prediction? Uh, Same things are explained in different ways. Okay, understand this. This Shadbala or any other concept. Shadbala is your six-folded strength, and at the it also includes like your show this conjunction with one of the strength is like house based strength, where it is getting Maran Karaka, where it is getting all other things, and then sign based strength is also there. So what we consider in general, like normally we consider sign based dignity. Okay, that sign based dignity is also considered through Shadbala. So Shadbala is another way of considering all those things which we normally consider. So if it is like you are given a table. Okay. Now, if someone is new in astrology, he cannot remember what all things he has to see in a chart for consideration. He can refer to this table. Okay, I need to see this also, this also, this also, this also. Shadbala, six folded strength. I need to see these six things. But if you are like habitual in looking at charts, like if you are experienced enough, 8 years, 10 years, or 20 years in astrology, then automatically it comes. After some time, you automatically like remember what all you need to see. So there is no specific need for looking at Shadbala if you are experienced in the profession or in this work. But if you are new, then check those points. What you need to look for it. Ketu transit over 12th lord in 12th house conjunct with sun. Will it activate some relationship related issues? 12th house is losses, and Venus is this person's 12th lord. If I understand well, like Scorpio ascendant. So Ketu transiting over Venus, which is already with Sun and causing some ego conflicts, it can bring some issues in the relationship, conflicts or disagreements in the relationship. But we cannot say that people will separate or they will take divorce and all that. Okay, there can be some disagreements. There can be some disputes. Okay. Does conjunct planets both activate during dasha of one of the planets? Like I am in Mars dasha, Mars conjunct Venus. Yeah, Venus is also active. It is like it is the simplest way of understanding is that suppose I am living in a room with a roommate. Okay. Now, if that roommate is having a good time or bad time, I will be equally affected. All right. If he suppose he got promotion at his job, so obviously he will be happy. I will be happy. He is going to give me party, and I will be enjoying. And if I get some good or bad news, he will be impacted. So that is what happens with planet in conjunction. Planet reflect back. My Jupiter is retro. I'm always study again and again about astrology and technology. Does this retro planet makes us perfect in those areas? Right. If person is ready to put his efforts over longer period of time, he can become perfect in that area. What are the considerations points karakas while judging a Prashna Kundali? Again, there is an article written. Okay, so I know little bit, very little about Prashna Kundali. Uh, it is like if you check that article, that will be more helpful because I given all the points. But largely, it is about the kind of question you have. Okay, if you are coming with a question, okay, when I am going to have a real estate property. Okay, so now fourth house becomes important. Fourth lord becomes important. Matra Karaka becomes important. Okay, so then my whole whatever Prashna Kundli I make, my whole focus should be fourth house, fourth lord, Matra Karaka, Mars, Saturn, all the real estate related planets. Okay, so that will give an indication. Like if they are in good dignity, okay, you can have a property coming. You can have opportunity at least to buy a property. If they are in bad dignity, maybe the time is not right. Okay, so that is how it should be seen, and that article will help you. Just check for that article. Jupiter Mahadasha going and Saturn Mahadasha coming, and then Mercury, civil service, lecture or real estate. Great. uh, Predictions take a long time of analysis. Jupiter in 11th house with Ketu Gemini ascendant, Kritika Nakshatra, occupation. Again, like it is long. It is long analysis. Occupation, career determination is like at least 8 steps are involved. Okay, I cannot look at 8 steps with this information. Okay, and that will take 1 hour. I cannot give 1 hour to one person. Okay, that's right. If you have any conceptual question, you can ask. But this any kind of prediction, forget about like career consultation. Even someone wants to childbirth timing and all, it takes time. And as I said, if you have really an issue going on, if you have really concern, then take a proper consultation. That this type of one comment from any astrologer is not going to help you. Okay, take a proper consultation from astrologer of your choice. Can a planet for highest shadbala related to 10th house can be considered for profession? It is, these are additional things. Okay, additionally we can consider these things, but normally like what I consider for career related matters is like first step is atma, this ascendant lord. Second is if any planet is in ascendant, then that planet also. Then second step is ascendant nakshatra and ascendant nakshatra lord. Third step is second lord. Fourth step is 11th lord. Fifth step is 10th lord. Sixth step is Rahu's position. Seventh step is Bhragu Bindu. Eighth step is Atmakarka Matyakarka. Ninth step is Mahadasha. 10th step is a transit. These are 10 steps. If you want to add something more after that, then you can add. And this is why telling about your career in these type of sessions is not possible, because I cannot go through these 10 steps in 1 minute, and I cannot give 1 hour to one person. Okay, so this is the thing. Ketu in the fifth house Gemini, it's Lord Mercury in eighth house Virgo, fifth house Gemini Virgo in own sign and with Sun. How would be the Ketu Mahadasha here? If the person gets involved with Ketu in the fifth house Gemini related activity, it can be excellent dasha. Fifth house is what? Education, guiding, counseling. It is also your interest, hobbies, or financial markets. Okay, as I see, Mercury is also exalted in eighth house of the stock market. If this person has any interest in a stock market or financial markets and all, and he invest his time there, he can get good amount of benefits. Thank you. You're welcome. What is the nature of Saturn's third and 10th aspect? Third aspect is about the energy of third house. A 10th aspect has the energy of the 10th house. Okay. Third house is the house of efforts. So wherever Saturn's third aspect is going, that's where we need to put an extra effort. Wherever Saturn's 10th aspect is going, 10th house is of duty and responsibility. We have to take duty and responsibility of that house. Seventh Lord Venus is in the fourth house, but my Dharakaraka Sun is in sixth house with Rahu. Your interpretations are both positions show some sort of frustration in the relationship. Now, seventh lord can be because of Aries ascendant, also because of this Scorpio ascendant also. Anyways, fourth house, as I see, like you asked for Mars Venus in fourth house Cancer. It is, this itself is a difficult position, especially if it is in Ashlesha Nakshatra, as you said. So lots of frustration, lots of like issues, ego conflicts, Sun Rahu conjunction, ego conflicts in relationship. Person may have to like reflect, may have to work a lot upon his relationship. If I am feeding to cat non-veg, so it will be good karma, or non-veg is coming from violence, so it will be go in bad karma, or I am interfering to nature law. The basic thing that you are doing something is karma. Okay, karma is not incurred by doing or not doing anything. Karma is incurred by this feeling of I am the doer. You feel that you are feeding. Once you feel that God is feeding through you, You are just an instrument of God. God is feeding this cat through you. Then you are not incurring karma. If you are feeling that you are doing anything, then you are incurring karma regardless of what you are doing. Okay, even if you are doing the most auspicious act, you are doing some charity work and you are feeling I am doing it, I am the doer. This is ahankara. Ahankara means I am the doer. Okay, when you have this feeling that I am doing it, then you are incurring karma no matter what you are doing. And if you are in this mode that I am not the doer, God is doing through me, then no matter what you are doing, again you are not incurring any karma. So if you are feeling that you are feeding the cat, because as you said, if I am feeding the cat, if you feel that, then you are incurring karma regardless of what you are feeding. Okay, thank you, you're welcome. Fourth from Saturn shows what work person will do to earn. Like I have fourth from Saturn is Moon in Gemini, in eighth house. But Saturn also has third aspect on the eighth house, which shows where we will suffer pain. Okay, I'm not in agreement of both these concepts. As I said, like I have 7, 8 steps to follow to understand someone's work or career. I may not be able to agree with this. Okay, sorry. Hi Priya, how are you? I am fine, thank you. Long time no tea, no coffee, no tea. Some people consider fifth house for stock markets. Could you please tell why do you consider eighth house for stocks? Eighth house is the other people wealth. Okay, understand. Second house is your wealth. Okay, eighth house is directly opposite to it. Eighth house is other people wealth. Okay, where is other people wealth? Either in bank or in with government or with stock market or in market. Okay, these are the places where other people wealth can be found. This is why eighth house is the house of banks, eighth house is the house of the stock market, eighth house is the house of taxes. Okay, this is why eighth house becomes stock market. Fifth house is 10th from the eighth. If you start counting from eighth house, reach fifth house, there are 10 houses in between. 10th house is the house of career. So fifth house represents career of eighth house, career of stock market. Okay, career of like taxes, career of like eighth house related matters, banks. Okay, so if someone is working in these fields, then it is seen from fifth house because fifth house is a 10th from the eighth. I'm just okay casually investing money, understand it like that. I'm just casually investing money in, I'm not regular. Once in a while I invest some money in a stock market and I get some gains. That is not work of eighth house. It is like casual thing, right? Once in a while. But if someone is in profession of a stock market, then it is like fifth house, 10th from the eighth house, stockbroker, or like a wealth manager, or he is financial consultant to the people where they should invest, where they should not invest. Then it is like fifth house. Jupiter transit from Moon is significance. Moon's significance is low than transit from ascendant. If yes, then ascendant and Moon sign is same. What we conclude. I replied to this question at least million times. Ascendant shows the event which is going to happen, the actual event you are looking for. You can see through ascendant, through dasha and transit from ascendant. Moon sign, like if you see the same dasha and transit from moon sign, it shows how your mind will feel about it. Okay, event is happening as per the ascendant. How mind will feel about it, whether you will be happy or sad after that event is moon. Okay, this is the probably I don't know, 10,000 time I said that. Okay, and if ascendant and moon sign is like same, if they are indicating towards the same event, then it shows that person and that event's possibility is more, because it is showing from the ascendant also, from moon sign also. I have confusion in my birth lagna between Libra and Scorpio. How to identify the right lagna? Can be identified by appearance of person, by my life event and health conditions. If you say it is Libra and if you say it is Scorpio, I have written two articles on BTR. There is a process called birth time rectification. As I see, you may need to go through that process. Okay, birth time rectification. I have written two articles on the website. Just check. Okay, on the website astrosaxena.com, under list of articles section, you will find these two articles. Now, one is the theory part, one is the example. One is the theory, what how we should go through this birth time rectification. Another is example of Steve Jobs chart, that will give you an idea that how we do birth time rectification. But we cannot decide as per the appearance. Appearance largely depends upon our ethnicity, our reason we stay. Appearance decides. Appearance is dependent upon that, so we cannot rely upon that. Life events and health conditions can be like major life events, those life events which changed your life. Okay, one way or the other, then that had like major impact on your life, either good way or bad way. Okay, either birth in family or death in family, either ways. Okay, so those life events will be helpful in deciding which ascendant you are. Okay, those two articles may help you. BTR, just search for birth time rectification Astro Saxena, you will find those two articles. Then, does Navagraha Puja reduce the effect of Mars, Rahu, Saturn in natal chart being placed in difficult position? Uh, do whatever you like to do. If you think that any puja is going to reduce the effect, if it is giving any satisfaction to you, then go for it. I'm not into any remedy or gemstones or pujas, nothing like that. I don't recommend, I don't follow myself. No gemstones, you can see. Okay, so that is the thing. So I'm not into it. Okay, so I feel that whatever is we are supposed to go through, we will go through. But if any puja helps you, gives you strength in going through that experience, well and good. Okay, so I'm not interfering either. Okay, how does Raj Yoga helps? I have seen a kundali which have almost all Raj Yoga with 5 exalted planets. Okay, now Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga is like when your Kendra lords and Trikon lords are either sitting in Kendra houses or Trikon houses. Again, everything works. Okay, Raj Yoga can make you king, can make you a queen. Okay, no big deal. But two things are important. First of all, their dasha should activate. Okay, whichever planet is bringing Raj Yoga, that dasha should activate. And second, the most important thing, person should be involved into work related with that Raj Yoga, involved related with that planet related work. Person should be doing something, right? Then only planets can give result. Then only God can give result. If your Raj Yoga planets are indicating that you are going to become a very successful business person and you are working in job setup, then you cannot expect any result of Raj Yoga, because you are not even involving yourself into that activity. If suppose someone has a strong Raj Yoga through his creative pursuit, through his singing or music, dancing and all, he has talent, but he is not pursuing it. He is very fearful that whether I will make money out of it or not. He is not pursuing. Okay, so this is the main thing which becomes the hurdle in any yoga manifestation result. Okay, because we normally, like in 99% of cases, we are not following what we are supposed to do as per our chart. Okay, we are not doing anything related. So this becomes the trouble. Dasha also activates, it gives the opportunity also, but person is very fearful because of his social conditioning, his circumstances. Person is very fearful in pursuing that work, and then we cannot expect any good thing to happen, because you are not doing anything related with your Raju. uh, my question was, does fourth from Saturn tell from where person is earning? Saturn's third aspect shows pain from that area. As I understand, Saturn's third aspect shows where we need to put an extra effort. Fourth from Saturn is like we may lose the peace of mind in that house. Or fourth from Saturn can be related with the work also, but it can be one of the criteria. It cannot be source of income. Okay, source of income is only like second house and other things we discuss, second and 11th and all. I will not rely on this point to find out someone's career. Fourth from Saturn. Okay, this is very generic thing to look at. Fourth from Saturn for a whole generation will be the same house and same sign. Okay, understand? I am born with Saturn in Leo. So fourth and like Saturn remains in Leo with for 2.5 years. For 2.5 years, many children will be born with Saturn in Leo. So fourth from Saturn in Leo is Scorpio. We cannot say that all of them will be like in occult mysticism and spirituality. Okay, so this is why I will not rely upon this point, fourth from Saturn, to find out someone's source of earning or someone's career. I have, like I said, I have some 9-10 steps to follow to find someone's career. This can be one additional 11th step, but it will not be the only step. Is Rahu Moon in fifth house form Shakti Yoga? What are Shakti Yoga condition? And I heard for the first time Shakti Yoga. I have to research about it. Does mantra work? Everything works. The person should be right. The person who is giving you mantra should be right, and the person who is taking the mantra should be right. He should have equal faith in that, and he should he should do it properly. The person who is giving the mantra should also be genuine. So mantra works. It depends on these two people involved. Okay. In one Q&A, you talked about death meditation that you do. Can you please point to an article link or any explanation on how to do it step by step? Search for Astro Saxena meditation. You will get an article, meditation. Okay. In that I discussed it. Thank you. You're welcome. Jupiter debilitated Antardasha going on for Leo ascendant. How shall be Jupiter transit in Pisces? Shall be, I have Venus in Pisces. It can be good for like this financial matters, 8th house, especially when it is going over Venus. It can be good for relationship matters, but also like You can find some relief out of the last 2 years of chaos. Okay, when Jupiter is gaining its strength, you can feel that this one next 2 years when Jupiter is in Pisces and Aries, it is kind of relief for you. Okay, because in this transit, it is gaining the strength. So for financial reasons, for in relationship matters also, there it can be a better time, but obviously sixth house Jupiter debilitated can bring its own conflicts. Person may have wisdom to deal with the conflicts in a better way. Jupiter fifth house aspect on first house indicates what? Thank you for answering all my questions. Jupiter's fifth aspect on first house. Jupiter's aspect fifth and ninth both are related with educating yourself. A first house is life path. Educate yourself on your life path. Thank you, sir. Understood. Great. Does eighth house shows chronic diseases or unidentified disease? Unidentified it can show because it is mysticism, secrecy. Chronic diseases mainly Saturn. Okay, and when Rahu and Ketu get involved into Rahu, Ketu, and Neptune, they get involved into sixth house, 12th house axis. At that time, you can find person having a health issue which is not diagnosed properly. Okay. How to see curses in a chart? There are no curses, only blessings. Okay. So this life is just a blessing, and there is no curse involved. We create our own curses, nothing else. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So Aquarius moon and Aquarius ascendant, Lord Saturn in fourth house. Uh, this what would be the condition of moon here? Is it strong? No, moon is weak. Moon is in enemy sign. Why it should be strong? It is also getting the aspect of Saturn. I have read every nakshatra have motives like dharma, artha, kama, moksha. What does these motives mean? Like Rohini nakshatra have motives as moksha. Every nakshatra has four padas. Same energy can be utilized in different type of activities. Okay, same energy like your nakshatras. Okay, Rohini also has four padas: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Same energy of Rohini can be utilized for dharma, artha, kama, moksha. It is not some. It is not that some nakshatra has motives. Every nakshatra has motives. Okay, and these are dharma, kama, moksha. It depends on person how he wants to utilize. If he wants to go for dharma, artha, kama, moksha, it comes back to the person. Okay, he needs to utilize the energy in a proper. Yo, I think we are done. Thank you. Sure. Thank you for your guidance. What sources of wealth does Sun as Amatya Karaka indicate for a Virgo ascendant? Sun is in 10th house Gemini. Uh, Sources of wealth I will see from the second house. Second house is the house of wealth. Look at Venus position. Okay. Virgo ascendant and Sun in 10th house Gemini represent that person can be person may get better authority and recognition when they get into Gemini related activities like business and communications, probably traveling related job. Again, finding the right career takes a long time, but from this much information, I can tell that Sun rules the 12th house, sits into the 10th house. Your career may be somewhere connected with business, communication, traveling, foreign lands, foreign people, and all. That's where you will get the best authority recognition. But if you want to look at the wealth, then look at the second house lord position. Ratna ji, love marriage. I don't know, madam. Marriage and astrology has no connection with each other. WBCS exam track. Okay. Again, any prediction will take long time. I'm not giving any prediction here. You can. I'm just. You can ask any conceptual question. Which planetary placement shows that a person will know about his true path on time? If ascendant lord is strong, if ascendant is your life path, and ascendant lord is strong, or dharma trikon lords are strong, first, fifth, ninth lord, and then it shows that the person may get a good amount of a person may get a good amount of idea what he is supposed to do in this life. Jaskaran Singh ji, kya हाल चाल? Moon in seventh house, Leo ascendant. How will peak phase of Sadesati be? Peak phase of Sadesati is always troublesome. Okay, it is always like bring major changes in life. Just be ready. Okay, just be ready for changing as per the change. Don't try to resist the change. That will create stress. Okay, just be receptive towards whatever change is coming. That, and then it will be great. Thank you. You're welcome, Aminita D. Wayne, if I pronounce it correctly. Sorry. Sun Atmakarka means what, sir, for Virgo ascendant? Sun Atmakarka, Sun represents authority recognition on itself. It shows that whichever field this person works in, he needs to gain authority and recognition. As Sun rules the 12th house, it shows that foreign lands or people in foreign lands can be helpful in gaining the authority and recognition. Harveen Kaurji, how are you? Long time no see. You came late today. When a planet is considered to be strong or weak, it is dignity, exaltation, own sign, mool trikon sign, friendly sign, neutral sign. These are strong. Enemy sign, debilitation, detriment or fall. These are weak dignity. If a planet is conjunct or aspected by malefic planet, then also it impacts the dignity in a weaker sense. How does Parivartan Yoga works during dashas or all time? Mostly during the dashas, they get activated, but in background they are always working. Okay, but in dasha time you see their results more apparently. Does it mean high degree? No, high degree and low degree has nothing to do with the strength or weakness of planet. It depends on this like sign based dignity, from exaltation to debilitation. Exaltation is the highest, debilitation is the weakest. Okay, so I hope we are done. Thank you. So if a planet is placed in Dushtana house, is it considered just because of Dushtana house? It is not weak. It has to be weak by sign also. Okay, if it is in Dushtana and exalted, it is strong. If it is in like first house and it is debilitated, it is weak. Okay, so this is. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.